Hey guys, and welcome back to another plan with me. This week I am planning out the week of Easter, which is March 29th through April 4th. I'm using a kit from Glam Planner. I believe she called it Blush Bunnies. I'm also pulling in some rose gold foil from Sticker Guru. Most of the pieces are from a $2 Tuesday she had. And then I'm also using some rose colored dated holidays and month. So I'm going to get started down on the base. I do use 4 extenders this week. I have 3 of the regular day ones, and then I'm also pulling in a double box extender for the weekend. I wanted to ask you guys, how do you feel about watching people write down all their plans? I kind of like to watch people write everything in, but it does make the video a lot longer. So I wanted to get some opinions from you guys. What do you think? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you care if it's a long video? This is definitely going to be one of my longer videos for whatever reason. I do spend a lot of time at the end too, putting down the overlays, because I just didn't know which ones I wanted to use, and I just wanted to make sure it looked pretty, which I'm happy with how it turned out. I wouldn't necessarily say it's my favorite, but I do really enjoy how it ended up. But I will catch back up when it comes to the day by day. So starting off with Monday, I am going to put down a Once More with Love munchkin to mark that I just did not want to get out of the bed that morning. So put that down, and then my work label, and then underneath that I use a Fox and Pick little drawing sticker to mark that I drew with my boss's great grandkids. And then I also got a ton of Happy Mail, so I used a Mixie Cat stuffed cat to mark that. I did have to iron my scrubs that night, so I used a Whimsical Cat Girl. I did fold my sheets as well, and ooh, I use a laundry basket. I'm not sure. It's a super old shop, I know that. I will have everything listed down in the description, so, and then under that I use a shop paper and thread little dotty to mark that I watched American Dad. Starting off underneath the extender, I use a paper and thread little snowball taking pictures to mark that I finally took some Instagram pictures, and I use a Coffee Monsters Co. little, what do you call that? Little pancake to mark that I got some Huddle House. And then I'm using a flag and a appointment label and a camera icon to mark that I filmed my haul. A Once More with Love munchkin to mark that I got a Amazon package. After that, me and my mom went and got our toes done, so I'm using a Coffee Monsters Co. emoji. And under that, I used a Fox and Cactus Girl shopping to mark that we went into Cato's and Burke's Outlet. And then we stopped by the storage unit, and that is from Stardust Stickers. The little TV that I'm going to eventually put down is going to be from Cricket Paper Co. And lastly, for Tuesday, I use a Mixie Cat stuff little FaceTime cat and a Kinsey's Creations FaceTime script to mark that I FaceTimed with my dad. And I eventually push the planner up. I keep doing that a lot where I forget to push up the page so you can actually see what I'm doing. But I'm also already running out of breath. Oh man, I need to do voiceovers more often, I guess. Okay, so starting on Wednesday, I'm going to use a work label to mark, obviously, work. And then I got off early that day, so I did stop by Dairy Queen. And the script is going to be from Plana Hannah, and the tone is going to be from Once More with Love. Okay, so now I'm using a little label to mark that I edited the haul, and I use an icon from Crafty Planner Co. Under that I have Unload Dishes, and I'm using a Planner Frenzy little dishwasher. There we go. Moving up, I use a half box to mark that I went to Spring House with my mom, which is a super fancy restaurant kind of in town. I use a Once More with Love munchkin. Wasn't that great for the price. If mom didn't have a voucher, I definitely don't think it would have been worth it. But enough about that. Under that, I'm going to use a Chasing Chelsea little girl to mark American Dad. And last, I did upload and schedule my Plan With Me, and I used a Crafty Planner Co. icon for that. Moving on to Thursday, my health insurances were due, so I use a bill due from the kit and an icon, again, from the kit. It was April Fool's Day, so I used a little crazy emoji head from Coffee Monsters Co. And it was also the first day of April, so I use a little spring emoji to mark that with a Hello April rose gold foil from Rose Colored Days. Kind of let myself catch up a little bit. So eventually I'm going to put down my work label and also the little payday flag from the kit. Oh, I forgot to cut this part out. But you can see my binder there. Okay, there's the Hello April. Okay, there we go. Close enough. And then it was a super slow day, so I basically just organized our downstairs of the shop, which pretty much just contains all of our colored scrubs. And I'm using a little emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark that. And then I stopped by Sonic and got a milkshake, and that is from Once More with Love. On my way home, I had to stop at Renfro's, so I just used a paper Kumiko little shopping bag, or grocery shopping bag. Again, forgot to push up the page. Eventually realize it, but I'm going to use a little binge watch, which that is from Fabulously Planned, I believe. And then the Trash Night script is from Nicole Hutch Designs, and the character is Dottie from Shop Paper and Thread, which is soon going to be Sweet Ava's paper again. Starting on Friday, I use a little heart icon from the kit to mark that it was Good Friday. I didn't have a script or anything for that, and I didn't know what character would be good for that either, so I just used a heart. Under that, I'm going to use a Shop Paper and Thread snowball with a iced coffee to mark that I got Dunkin', and the script is going to be from Plan a Hannah. And the next script under that, that is Car Wash, that's going to be a custom from her as well. And the icon is from Joy of Planning. The Get Gas is from Kinsey's Creation, and the cat is from Mixie Cat Stuff. Then the work label is from the kit. The great grandkids were back, so I played with them, and that is from Fox and Pip. I had to call my primary, probably for meds, I think, but I use a little phone from Shop Paper and Thread, and the underneath that, the Monster Headache is from Fox and Cactus. And then I did have my video scheduled, but it was messed up at the end, so then I uploaded it like 10, or well, not 10 times, but I uploaded it like 2 or 3 times, and it kept cutting off the end, so eventually I just had to go back into iMovie and like just cut off the end that it kept cutting out. And so I was very upset, very frustrated, so I'm using a whimsical cat girl to mark technical difficulties. I did get some Happy Mail, so that is a paper and milk Maru, and last I just use a label from the kit to mark American Dad. Starting on Saturday, let's see, I do put the weekend banner in that middle space right there. I think I do that, yeah, I do that first. So I'm just going to stick that in. And then moving to the top of Saturday, I use a Crafty Planner Co. little Chick-fil-A bag and a Chick-fil-A script from Plan a Hannah to mark Chick-fil-A from breakfast. I did go back and get a car wash. I went after, I put it at the beginning, but I'm pretty sure that's where I went after work, and it was super busy, so I didn't get to do my usual like vacuum out everything and all that. So I went back the next morning and just went back through the wash and did my like vacuuming out. I do have like a subscription thing, so I can pretty much go every day. If you have like a thing that offers that, I think it's worth it because it's so fun to go through the car wash. But the script is from Plan a Hannah, and the car wash sticker is from Fox and Pip. And then I'm going to use a piece of washi and my work label to mark that. Okay, so after I put down my work label, I'm going to use a half box to mark that I was super anxious, and I'm using a Coffee Monsters Co. emoji. I also use a little Ulta bag, which is also from the Coffee Monsters Co. underneath that. And then I went to the Dairy Queen as well, so I use a Dairy Queen script from Ilza Planned It and a Mixie Cat Stuff little cat. And lastly for that day, I went to bed at 6:30, so I use a little exhausted Fox and Cactus cat for that. And I'm going to let myself catch up a bit, and then we'll move on to Sunday. Okay, so now we should be moving on to Sunday. So first I'm going to mark that it was Easter, so the Happy Easter script is going to be from Rose Colored Days, and the little bunny is from Coffee Monsters Co. That morning we went to, it was called sunrise service, but it was like at 8, so it wasn't really sunrise. And that little girl is Bippity from Glam Planner. And then we ate breakfast at the church, and I used a little muffin from Fox and Pip, and there went the cat. And again, kind of gotta let myself catch up some. But once I get all those down, I'm going to use the little bed sticker that came in the kit to mark that I changed my sheets. And under that, I use a Happy Daya Girl, Happy Daya little cooking girl to mark that I made a cheese ball for the family lunch that we went to later that afternoon. And I use a Coffee Monsters Co. to mark that. And there's those, and I think I push up the planner at some point. I don't know why I've gotten in such a bad habit of not pushing that up, but I should eventually realize that I'm not doing it. But under the family lunch, I use a Once More with Love Munchkin and a Kenzie's Creation script to mark that I FaceTimed with my dad. The Kitty Cuddles script is also a custom from Kenzie's Creations, and I use a Paper and Milk Maru with a cat. I also did my laundry, so the laundry time is a script that came in the kit, and I use a Bippity again doing the laundry to mark that. And last I use a, I don't remember where the TV's, I think it's a Nicole Hutch TV to mark American Dad, and that finishes up all the day by day. At some point I start putting down more of my overlays and eventually fill everything out. Oh, here I'm putting in the laundry time. But that is the end of Easter week. If you have any questions where anything is from, let me know. And I will talk to you guys next time.